Where's Chica? This is FNAF Five Nights at Freddy's, the twisted one, based on the #1 New York Times best-selling novel. FNAF, the twisted ones. This is the graphic novel version of it, because I don't want to read that much, and I want to look at this. I already read The Silver Eyes, so I might as well have bought this, and I did, and I read it. I read this in one sitting because it was so perplexing. It was too good. Okay. Now I read this in like 2 sittings, like a month apart, because the first half of this book is very boring. I don't know if I'm gonna read every single FNAF book in this very slow process, but we'll see. And also, I want to read the Hello Neighbor books. I hope there's a graphic version of that. Well, if they actually show what happens in the book, they're gonna have to give that adult rating. Hello Neighbors, clearly one of the most adult novels you could ever read. So here we go, FNAF: The Twisted Ones. It's completely incomprehensible. I don't know if I like it more than The Silver Eyes. I think the first half is very boring. The second half is fucking insane. It doesn't make any sense. Something I will say, I think the art is a little bit better. I think it's the same person doing the art. I think it might be different colors, maybe. No, this is the same exact people doing it, except there's a new colorist. I guess they just got better at art. I don't know which. I know this is. Oh god, no. I can see people complaining about the art style of this one a lot, but this one definitely does way better. Now, I think the writing in this one is definitely worse, but that kind of makes it better in a really weird way. It has to rely on a bunch of flashbacks and stuff that makes no sense, but that just makes it like way funnier. I don't really remember about The Silver Eyes. There's a lot of laugh out loud moments. There was like, I think there was less in here, but they were definitely funnier moments that stood out more. It's a little less cluttered with characters, but it's still like it's the pacing is still really off. Like I think near the end here. Yes, so right here. This is my best example of the pacing. In 1 second, we get Charlie's fake out death. Or real death, I'm not really sure. And then the next page we get, they're at a coffee shop talking about Charlie is dead. There's just smash cut to, yeah, Charlie died. And then, oh, here's another example of pacing. Charlie's back. In a red dress. I'm pretty sure I saw something on Twitter about Charlie red dress version, where it was like, it's clearly not Charlie, but like every character's like, oh, she's got a red dress now. I kind of trust her more, and they just don't care. And she's clearly like evil or something. I don't know. I don't know what red dress Charlie is about. So yeah, the characters in The Silver Eyes, there was like 5 characters that did not need to be there. They just kept introducing characters to basically just go like, oh god, this Freddy shit is fucking terrifying. And then they just kind of did nothing and left. And I don't even think most of them aren't even talked about in this book. The returning characters we do get are pretty good, though. I don't know this character's name. I literally forgot it. What is it? It's not Dave. That's William Afton. What is this character's name? He's fine. Charlie and him are just... Charlie's better than him, but they're both kind of very generic. And then there's generic, like, blonde hair girl who's somewhere. I can't find her. She's somewhere. She's so basic, I can't even find her through the thing. She just faded in with the pages. There's no Carlson, which is weird, because Carlson was in this, and he was kind of very important. He was the whole reason they were gonna go to the Freddy's to even try to find him. He was the problem. He was the one they had to save. Carlson... they kind of explain why he's gone, which is why I'm gonna get to my favorite character. Officer Burke, or Clay Burke, the best FNAF character ever made. There's too much funny fucking Burke moments in this shit. So if you remember, I probably can't find him in here. This is Carlson. He gets abducted by William Afton, pulling off a really nice face there. And Burke was Carlson's father, who was trying to find him at Freddy's. And he shows up at the end to save everyone, and in this really great way, where he just fucking tunnels out or some shit. Yeah. He looks way better in this, by the way. He had a full glow up. He looks way cooler. Clay Burke. One of the first Burke, I'm coining it, Burke moments, is whenever he fucking grabs a fucking sledgehammer and just tunnels into Freddy's to save everyone. That's the Silver Eyes' like only really good funny Burke moment. But Burke has all the moments. He's like the best character in this. He kept me reading because it was so fucking funny what he was doing. So he basically just picks up Charlie and goes like, "Hey Charlie, we need your fucking help." And he just takes her to fucking like gawk at a dead body, because I guess the dead body was spring locked by some sort of spring lock animatronic, and we'll get into the animatronics in this later. There's so much shit. Oh my. So they find a dead body. Burke and Charlie find a dead body. And the dead body looks kind of like her, like slightly, like not really. They're just brown-haired, like brunette people, and it just kind of looks like her. So I don't know if this is like lore important. I think there's like clones of Charlie or some stupid bullshit. But this leads to him saying, "Charlie, this girl looks like you. Not that much like me. She could be your twin." "No, she looks nothing like my twin. Sorry, of course. Your brother, I forgot." So, fucking Burke, yeah, there's like twin shit. I don't know if I mentioned, there's like, Charlie's trying to find her twin. But she has a twin brother, not a sister. And then immediately when he sees someone who kind of looks like Charlie, he's just like, is this your twin? Charlie, is this your twin? It's really fucking funny when she just shuts him down. I fully laughed out when this got revealed. Okay, so they're asking about the original animatronics and where they are. For some reason, I think they want them to, like, because they might have information on the new Twisted animatronics and what that's all about, and Afton and Dave and shit. So they ask Burke, and this is a total Burke moment here where he says, "Oh, I went back to Freddy's and I kept them in my fucking cellar." What the fuck are you doing? Why would you do that? Why would you fucking put them in your cellar? What did it have to do with anything? And the best part is, this is the reason why his wife divorces him. And I think that's why Carlson isn't even present, because he got fucking taken in the divorce. Because his wife found him with a bunch of fucking the FNAF 1 animatronics in his fucking cellar. Why did you bring them? He doesn't even get anything out of this. I guess he does now, but he just says, "Oh, I kept them in there. I slept in my cellar every single night just to see if they changed in some way, and I compared them to last night, and they never changed." Also, Bonnie's bottom jaw is discolored, and that's pissing me off. So Burke kind of just like stays around and just starts shooting the fucking Twisted animatronics with his gun, and he's the most. It could really just be about Burke going solo and shooting these fuckers, because it really does work. "The lights, Clay! It's coming from the lights on the wall." "You don't have to tell me twice." And he starts fucking shooting the lights on the wall. And the best, he has... Why? Here's another Burke moment. "Clay, you never know when a corpse may wander out of the shadows wearing a rabbit suit." And he fucking shoots it. He shoots Springtrap. Sorry, Dave? Dave trap. That's all of the really good Burke moments. Okay, well, as of saying that, here's the scene I forgot about of him setting the entire fucking building on fire. Burke is my favorite FNAF character now. He's too good. He's just too good. I think Burke could beat every single scenario ever in every single FNAF game and not die. He could beat Sister Location. He could beat FNAF 2. He could beat Ruin. He just needs a gun, a lighter, and a good mindset, and a couple of Burke moments along the way, and he's got this. I mean, really, his only flaw is that he decides to drive back to the location without telling everyone, and loads them in his truck and fucking puts them in his cellar for some reason. Okay, so let's talk about the new variant of animatronics in this, because they are very interesting and very confusing, and I don't know what the fuck they mean. So, I guess let's just talk about their designs real quick. This is the best way to look at them. I think they're fine. I don't really like the nightmares that much, but this is kind of just like a worse version of the nightmares, because I don't really like how the design choice of just, what if they were even more fucked up? I like whenever it could be believable as an actual thing children like and enjoy and find cute, but then they're kind of scary looking. How a fucking kid isn't hugging this shit. The only one I really like is Bonnie. The rest kind of have like weird growths on them that I don't really like. I know they're supposed to be disgusting and gross and scary, but the only one that really works for me is Bonnie, because he has this jaw that's kind of has like a Sister Location thing going on where it's split, and I think that's pretty good. What the fuck is going on in this corner? This is some sort of wolf animatronic thing, twisted animatronic. I don't know what it is. I don't know its name. Congrats, Roxanne, on the transition. It replaces Chica, though, in the group. I think there is art of a twisted Chica. I don't know if that's, like, official. I know one of these artists, the guy, the two, artists he gets did the Chica drawing. Twisted Chica does not exist for some reason and got replaced with this weird wolf. And I do not think this thing needs to exist, because Foxy is kind of similar to a wolf already. I guess it's a little bit scarier because it's way out of place to see this fucking weird standing up fox, but I don't know, it just doesn't work. So their lore is, they look like that. They usually look like this. They look like weird endos that looks like fucking bad. And they use these chips that aren't located in... These chips, they don't make any fucking sense. I thought at first Charlie had one inside of her, and that's why she could see them, and they looked weird. But no, it's like a chip that like could be placed anywhere, and it can make you see illusions that turn them scary, or just illusions in general. So that's why they look so scary like that. They don't actually look like that. And something very interesting. I can't tell if this is completely stupid. This is better than the chip, though, in my opinion. These twisted animatronics are made by William Afton Dave, and they just kind of wander around trying to find Charlie, I think. And what's interesting is that they're on a grid, so it kind of is like a FNAF game, kind of where they're trying to reach Charlie's house, like fucking Space Invader, and once they get to once it reaches night, because they can't go during the day or people will find them, they burrow under the grounds, and they fucking wait until it's night again. They come out and then they go again. So they burrow themselves in the ground, and I think that's kind of cool. Also, it's kind of stupid, but I don't know. So they finally fucking figure out what Afton/Dave is doing. They figure out that Dave is Afton. And it's really funny because something about the name Afton now is just really funny to me, just to hear it. And they're just like, Afton did this. This was one of Afton's. And it's really fucking funny. And so they figure out, I think they find out that he's in the FNAF 2 location. I think this is the FNAF 2 location. I don't know. All the lore is different from the game, so I don't really fucking know. Balloon Boy is here. If you could call that Balloon Boy. And, he's a ball. So I think this is FNAF 2. They don't do the toys don't show up though. I wish they did. It would have been cool to see some variety that isn't a weird wolf thing. And then finally, Springtrap shows up, and he's all very yellow. And he basically just explains his entire thing. And they break up his, like... Okay, first it's on, like, a bisexual pride flag. Springtrap is talking on here. That's interesting. He has this big speech, and then it's just, like, broken up with this Marvel joke. My name is Springtrap. I'm more than Afton ever was, and far more than Henry. You smell terrible. She fucking got him there. So, you know, all in all, it ends with Springtrap being shot, because you never know when you have to shoot a guy wandering around in a bunny costume. So, Springtrap gets shot. That doesn't really do anything, because, I don't know, he's like immortal now or some shit. He just keeps fucking shooting them with his gun. It's really fucking funny. Oh, and here's the kicker. The FNAF 1 animatronics are back. They broke out of Burke's cellar, and they just shoulder bash the twisted animatronics. They do some epic Chica superhero poses here, and they're just straight up smiling and having a good time, and that's great. Where's Bonnie? Is that lore important that Bonnie's not here? That's probably important in some fucking book. Bonnie's just not here, okay. And that leads us to the end here, where she gets grabbed by the twisted fucking bear. And that's the end of Charlie, and we leave on this cliffhanger. Welp. What's gonna happen next with Red Dress Charlie? We'll never know. I think Burke is gonna shoot her.